Hi guys, my name is Isaac Emeralds, and I'm sorry for the hold up. I know it's been like a month since the last episode. I've been a little busy, but here I am now, and today we're going to be talking about achievements. So in my game The Current, I have achievements, and I have it where if you hover over the button, it tells you the name of the achievement, and it tells you what you're supposed to do. And I have several of them. So let's get started. Okay, I want to start with a variable. It's called achievement x. Oops. All right, and var achievement. Whoops. Y. Now the reason why we're doing bracket bracket is because we want to make multiple of them, and we're going to be using an array. Next, we're going to be making a variable called achievement state. This is going to be how many achievements there are and whether they're false or true. Okay. I'm going to make a for loop. Whoops. Okay, we have our for loop. I'm going to fill a rectangle, or color a rectangle. I call it fill because it's the name of the function. Then we're going to take this variable, achievement x, bracket bracket I, achievement y, bracket bracket I, and let's make it about 40, 40. Okay, now let's fill this. Now let's depend the variable on achievement state dot length. Let's make 0, 0, 0, 0, 0. Okay. Now we want to put the achievements, rectangles in a better position. So let's say I equals 30 and achievement Y equals 32. Alright. So, whoops, let's put a background behind here so it doesn't smear. Okay. Let's bring this down. We also want the achievements to go that way, depending on how many. So let's say achievement X, bracket bracket I equals 19 plus I times about 30. Or maybe a little bit more than 30. There we go. So we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 rectangles just like in here. Alright, you're going to see why this is 0, 0, 0 in a second. But for now, let's make it if we hover over the rectangle, it fills it a different color. Or it shows another rectangle above it. So let's say if mouse X is at achievement X, bracket bracket I, don't forget the bracket bracket I, and mouse X is less than this plus the width, which is 40, and mouse Y is at achievement Y, and mouse Y is less than achievement Y plus the height, which is 40. Okay, so now let's make it where if we hover over it, the rectangle is a new rectangle, or it fills it, it shades it a little bit. So let's shade it white. So now when we're over it, it makes it white. And we don't want it to be completely white because we still want it to have that black feel behind it. So to shade it, we say the normal fill color is plus another comma. And let's add the amount of shading we want, which is about 50. That's too little. Let's make it about 75. Alright, that's good. So we have the buttons here. This is just a general idea of the buttons. And let's get on to making the actual images and titles and stuff. Alright, now let's get to the title of each achievement and the directions. So let's start by making a variable called achievement title. And let's put 5 titles here. And let's put text below here. So we're saying if our mouse is over the rectangle, show a rectangle that's shaded white that shades the rectangle a little bit white. But we want to also, when you're over it, show text or a message that has the name or that has the title of the achievement. Okay. Also, we see how it says 200, 200. I want it to be center with the canvas, so I'm going to use a function called text-align, which I've used before. All it does is align the text, or just text-align, that's what the function is called. But you put center in the X and Y position to make it center of the canvas. Alright. Now, so let's try this. So we're going to call this one, just call it Isaac Emerald. See how it looks. Ooh. And then we want to set a text size over here. 30 and fill it about maybe black. Alright, so we have a little thing that says Isaac Emerald if we're over it. Let's make this text a little smaller. Alright, now let's put names in each of the achievements. Let's call this one Chester Banks. Let's call this one Blue Leaf. Let's call this one Temporal Fuzz. And let's call this one Panther Programming. Alright, so we have the titles of each achievement. Now, let's put the directions under it. Let's call this one achievement directions. Okay, and then let's put the directions in each one. Why do I keep doing that? Okay, so for this one, let's just say make games. For Chester, let's say be good at flat design. Excuse me if that's not how you spell design. Be good at flat design. For Blue Leaf, let's say, by the way, these are all names of users on Khan Academy. They're awesome. Let's say for Blue Leaf, make original games. For Temporal Fuzz, let's say be good at physics. Be good at physics. And for Panther, let's say be an awesome Panther programmer. Alright, now we want to call it. So we have achievement directions, and we want to make it where if your mouse is over it, not only show the title, but also show the directions under it. So we're going to say, show the title plus enter out the directions, which is going to be, whoops, I keep saying plus for some reason. Over here. Well, let's try it out. Make games, be good at flat design, make original games, be good at physics, and be an awesome Panther programmer. Alright, now, so we got that down. Now let's move on to the images. Alright, now let's get to the images. So we want to make it where if it's locked, we show a little, some text over here that says locked on each button. And when it's unlocked, show an image for each button. So we're going to make it where if it's unlocked, if it's locked, we're going to make a switch statement. And then we want to say case 0, which means locked. And by the way, oh sorry, we need to switch it by achievement state. And by the way, in achievement state, 0 means false and 1 equals true. So we have it where if it is 0, show this, but if it is 1, whoops, let's show something different. When it's 1, let's make it like a blue type of thing. So now let's try this out. We have it where if it's 0, show this, and if it's blue, show this rectangle. Okay, let's try this out. 1, 1, yep. Alright, now we want to say on each button that it's locked. So let's make some text or messages that each one says, whoops, no, not 200, 200, sorry, we want to define it by the button. Let's say locked on each one, and let's set a text size. And let's make it a little smaller than that. And then let's add 20 on each one, because that's half the width and half the height. Whoops. Alright, now on each button it says locked. But when it's unlocked, let's see. 1, 1. See? So now we have it where when it's 0, it's locked, and when it's 1, it's unlocked. So now let's make each one of these 1. But you might notice that each one is blue, and you don't want each one to have the same image, because that's totally besides the point of achievement. You want to have an awesome picture of what they achieved. So let's make it where not only when it's 1, make it have a blue rectangle, but also have another switch statement in the switch statement, switched by I, and if it's 0, whoops, sorry if I'm a little slow today, I have a little mild concussion, just going skateboarding. Okay, so if it's the first one, which is 0, in programming it starts at 0, not 1, and we're not dealing with the state. So you might be like, wait, why would it be 0? This is 0. No. This is if it's false, this is if it's true, but only if it's true, and it's at the first button, which is 0, show this image. Alright, let's make an ellipse, and let's show this. I'll take this, make it 20, 20. We don't want it to be there, let's make it center 20, 20. We can make this a little bigger if you want. Alright, so we now have it where if the first achievement is equal to true, have a red circle. Now let's make it where if it's equal to 1, or the second button, show a blue button or a green button. If it is 3, show, whoops, not 3, it is 2, show a purple button. If it is 4, which is 3, because they started at 0, let's make it orange, and if it is 4 or 5, make it yellow. So now we have an image on each achievement. So now let's make this all 0 again. And now let's make this 1. We can make this 1. But all the other ones are locked. Okay. So that is awesome. Now let's prove that this works. So we have each image, but now we want to see how to call it and make it true. So let's make a number that's equal to 0 for now. And let's make it where if the number is greater or equal, so let's go down here. If the number is greater or equal to 100, make one of the achievements equal true, or equal 1. So we have achievement state here, And the way to make a certain number equal true is, so let's say I wanted to make the third achievement equal true when the number equals 100. We would say achievement state dot dot 0, 1, 2, which is 2. Now this is not saying make that equal to. We're saying make 0, 1, 2, this integer equal 1. So we're saying achievement state 2 equals 1. Now, let's show the number. Right? So text. And let's put the number over here. Alright, now we're going to make the number plus equal 1. Alright, let's try this. Alright, then what's it? Is that 100? Whoa, it made that true! Now let's make it where if it's greater or equal to another number, make that number equal true. So let's make it where if it's greater to 1,000, make the boom! There we go. See? It's at 1,000, and now that one's equal to true. And you don't have to use it by number. You can use it by anything you want. You can make it where if you finish an order on Burger Master, or if you eat a fish on the current, all sorts of things you can do to make this. And you don't have to just make a circle. You can put any image you want. I hope you enjoyed this, and the link to this program is below.